Hello everybody from the DC. Oh, the music's a little too loud. Like this, because it's a little late. My daughter is already sleeping. It's still very warm, you know, it's still like 35 degrees. So I'm sweating a little bit, but of course it's very warm. But the reason I want to make this video is because I've been, of course, playing a lot of music, like we all do, you know. And I want to show you some of the stuff I have been playing, because some of my favorite videos by you guys are when you show stuff that you are spinning, you know, records that you are listening to maybe in the last couple of weeks. And of course some of those records, you know, I later play them myself too, because you inspire me to get those records for my collection and listen to them. But anyway, there's a little bit of everything here. Okay, let's start with Argos. This is a band from Mexico. The name of the CD is Guerra Final, and this came out in 2004. It's quite a cool traditional heavy metal. Argos, and they sing in Spanish. Quite a good band. The next one, Hammerfall. This is my least favorite record by the band. I hope you can see it. Infected. See, but I played a lot of Hammerfall because after the Hammerfall concert, you know, I really wanted to get into my collection again of Hammerfall, and I played all the albums by Hammerfall. And in the last updates of what's spinning, I already showed you some of the stuff, but these is more stuff. This is the third album by Hammerfall, of course, like you all know, I think. Renegade, very good album. Eden Curse, the third album by Eden Curse, Trinity, and this is a very underrated band. A very cool band. If you like Pink Room 69 and all the hard rock bands, I think you will like this band too. It's hard rock with a heavy edge to it. You know, it's no soft hard rock. You know, it's quite cool. And on one song you can find Andy Darius from Halloween on it, on the song Black Widow. And also on the song No Holy Man you find James LaBeard from Dream Theater on here. Very good record. Motorhead, Mars or Die from '92. You know, here they sounded a little bit more commercial, but to me it still sounds like Motorhead. And of course the cover song they did of Ted Nugent, Cat Scratch Fever, is very cool. This is a cool release. Iron Curtain, Jaguar Spirit. I played this a lot in my car the last 2 weeks. Accept, Stalingrad. I'm still waiting for the new album to arrive home. That's why I've been listening to the one before quite a lot. Killswitch Engage. She's still with the first singer. For that first singer is back now in the band, and they released a good album last year. But this is one of the first albums by the band. I think it's the second album. Alive or Just Breathing. Motorhead, Aftershock. It was the last Motorhead record released last year. I revised it a little bit because, you know, I played it last year, but not enough, I think. And now I played it more times, and it's really good record. I really like it. Halford, The Essentials. You know, it comes with a DVD. I also watched the DVD again. This is all stuff that has been in my collection for a while. Halford again. Crucifix is an underrated Halford record. You know, everybody talks about Resurrection, or Made of Metal, but this is also a very good record. You know, check this one out if you haven't. It's a good record. Blue Oyster Cult, great records. Trivium in Waves. This is again a good record by the band. Nasty Idols, nice sleazy hard rock. Sadly, the singer died not long ago, maybe 2 years ago, and this was but this is a very good album. It's a party record. It's a cool record to play at summers too. Dio, Holy Diver. You know, he played all the Holy Diver album, and later it came out on CD, on a double CD. Also with some nice rainbow songs like Terror Woman. That's a song I love very much. Primal Fear, Seven Seals. In 2005, very good record. See, it comes with a nice digipack. I played this also a couple of times last week. Then I played Medieval. It's This record I already showed in a previous video. And this is, I didn't remember it was so good really. You know, some songs sound maybe too punky. I still like punk, but not so much. I mean, not as much as the thrash metal vein of the band. And the band also had like a power thrash metal side to them too. You know, very good. Mortuary. This is the demo from 1988. Of course, it's a cult band from Mexico, and the demo's from 1988. But you know, I want to say one thing about this band. I mean, they started in early 1988, and already in December 1988 they released this demo. And I always thought that maybe it's too early. You know, they should have waited at least a year more to go into the studio and record their Where Death Takes Your Soul demo, because then it would have been better. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, I like the songs, especially Auschwitz Birkenau, it's a little crazy title, and Black Superstition. Those are my favorite songs. But I think if they would have waited a year, they would have been better. You know, I think their death thrash metal, influenced by Possessed and Mantas especially, would have been better, because if you check out the live songs that you got on here, for example the demo song Black Superstition that they also play live a year later in 1990, it sounds already a lot better. You know, you already could see that they mature, you know, in 1 year. But if the demo would have come out instead of in 88, they would have recorded in 89, I think the songs, they would have more solos in the songs, you know, and the vocalist would have been better, because live a year later they were already a lot better. This is a very cool release. If you like death thrash, I think you should buy this. Limited to 500 copies. I mean, it came out already a couple of years ago, maybe 6 years ago or something, on yellow vinyl, orange. Also got an inlay with old photos by the band. See? There are cool death thrash, like Possessed, like I told you already, or Mantas, and bands like that. I also played some Raven. And of course the reason was because Scott made a Raven special, and I thought I'm going to play this. And this, he also showed this, but I think he showed a maxi single with 3 songs on 12-inch. Also he showed the single, the 7-inch single, but this one is the mini LP. You know, it got some more songs on it. You see? And then I also played Stratson of Metal. Okay? Metal Theology was playing this record. I mean, he was showing these records. And he said it's one of his favorite records that came out on the label Devil's Records from France. And I thought I'm going to pick it out and listen to it. And I played it today. And I will play it more times this week. Okay, to end this video, I want to show these records. Cristal y Acero. It's a band from Mexico. And this is a very cool record. I mean, it's got some hard rock songs. For example, Soy Rockero is very hard rock. Or You Are the One, but also you have heavy metal songs on here. You know, for example, Demolition. It's a song that reminds me of the band Bloque. For sure, some people from Argentina remember that band, Bloque, the Argentina. It released a year before this one a record called Demolition, and they, in 1985, from Mexico, this band is from Mexico, released a song with the same name, Demolition. And they sound the same as Bloque. For sure Bloque influenced this band to record this record, because also Espadas de Cristal is a song that reminds me of Bloque. And then we also have the song Don't You Go Away that I played before here. You could hear it at the beginning of this video. And I think that it's a great song. It's like it's a ballad. It reminds me very much of Scorpions or UFO ballads, you know, but it's very goodly done. And the cool thing about this band, that some songs they were singing in Spanish and other songs they were singing in English. And they released more records than this one, Cristal y Acero, Espadas de Cristal. They released more records, I think 2 before this one and quite a few after this one, but I only own this one by them. Okay, this is everything I want to show you. This is what I've been listening for the last 2 weeks. I've been listening to more stuff, but of course I'm not going to show everything. And this stuff for sure is going to be in relation. I will play this stuff also during this week again, for sure. Okay, stay heavy.